It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Speyside Lager, coming in at 4.8% ABV from Spey Valley Brewery. 330 milliliter bottle, 4.8% ABV. There's a look at the label. Black bottle cap on this one. Looks really good. I do like a lager these days, as many of you kind of know. So without further ado, let's get this out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Right, we have a 1 to 2 finger, slightly off white head, good levels of carbonation. The beer's been out the fridge about 5 minutes. Being a lager, it doesn't have to be out the fridge too long. You do want to drink your lager relatively cold, don't you? But it's got great carbonation. You can see that condensation on the glass there. There is a widget or an etching, as some people might call it, in the bottom of this glass. So you're going to have that kind of natural carbonation rushing up the side of the glass there. Looks very energetic, doesn't it? I want to say thank you very much to Stuart, who sent me that wonderful tour of it was a fantastic lager that went in the Krups machine, the Oktoberfest beer. And he also sent me other bits and pieces in the box, including this Tyrrells hand-cooked English crisps, sweet chili and red pepper flavour. So we're going to pair the lager with the crisps. He did send me some Oktoberfest beers as well, but I've decided to kind of like concentrate them two beers as a versus battle. It's Lowenbrau versus, can't remember the other name of the beer now, but two beers matching up against one another. I thought, if I chuck a bag of crisps in there, it's just going to kind of upset the apple cart. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll review the crisps with this Speyside Lager. I'm pretty sure he won't mind too much. The other thing I wanted to say about this beer before we get into it is that this beer was sent to me in the parcel from Broughton Ales, that big unboxing we did just last week. There was a few beers in there from Broughton Spey Valley Brewery. Now my question to you lovely Scottish people out there, or anybody else watching for that matter, is do Broughton Brewery own Spey Valley Brewery? Or is it a case that they're just friendly with the brewers and they sent it down anyway? Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Smells quite fruity. .8% ABV. Yeah, little bit stinging nettle-like, but more. Smells a little bit like mixed fruit jam. It smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, tastes like mixed fruit jam as well. Quite pleasant. Quite pleasant, but definitely a British lager. Now, before you start screaming, not kind of macro brewed British lager, not like lager brewed on an industrial scale. This is small brewed lager, but it has that very British feel to it. It's less crispy than a German lager. It's definitely leaning more towards kind of ale territory. And I think that's where the Brits, when we brew lager, I think that's where we kind of sit. Because, of course, lots of people drink ale, lots of people drink lager. Why not kind of brew some kind of hybrid in-between beer that will suit a lager drinker and an ale drinker? That's where this sits for me. It's definitely got a little bit of an ale feel to it. It's definitely got a bit of a lager feel to it. But generally, it's good, it's decent beer. Stinging nettle, slight mixed fruit jam flavours, very refreshing. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's decent. It really is a decent lager. This is the first beer review I'm doing where the wall's more or less finished behind me as well. So I'd like to know, give me a couple of comments on the acoustics. It seems to me that it's a little bit more echoey in this room now that I've kind of sealed it up a little bit more with some insulation and some plasterboard. It seems slightly a little bit more echoey, like the room's sealed a bit more. There we go. So let's pair the crisps then. Tyrrells, sweet chilli and red pepper from Hereford in England. Thank you, Stuart. 150 grams, standard bag. There's a look at them. Oh yeah, straight away. It's the crunch. It's the crunch and straight away, they seem fresher than a Walker's crisp. Fresher, crunchier, maybe a better quality of potato. Oh, these are fantastic. Flavour-wise, yeah, there's a level of sweetness there. Sweet, of course, sweet chilli, red pepper. Peppery, spicy. Yeah. Really good with the lager. Let's rate them. I do like a crisp with a beer. I do like a posh crisp with a beer. I'd say they're an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for the sweet chilli Tyrrells crisps. The lager, water, malted barley, hops, yeast and wheat. It's kept itself quite well, hasn't it, in the glass. Looks very good, smells good, tastes really good. They definitely use lager yeast rather than an ale yeast, I think. It's nice, it's tasty lager. It may be not as crispy as a German lager, maybe not as cutting edge and refreshing, if you like. It's very refreshing, but not on that kind of German level or Czech level. But it's still a very, very good lager. It's a very, very good lager. That's an 8 out of 10 as well. 8 out of 10 for the lager. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.